So you're the Jedi. I take it you are responsible for the surprises we've had during this battle. Stand aside. Our quarrel is with a distinguished administrator. This isn't your problem.
You know that there's like a bunch of really big, mean-looking robots behind you, right? Again, this will give me dark side points if I force persuade him to stop. If I even can. I bet I can't. But it's dumb that, like, force persuading to, you know, save lives is considered a dark side thing.
I think it's just the reasoning that you're forcing influence under a person of free will.
You can still back away.
You have no idea who you're talking to. I was going to spare your worthless life. I see I was in error. I was trained at Malak's academy. Your tricks won't work on me. You're just another dead Jedi to me.
Sorry I was held up, but it looks like I've arrived in time to pull you out of
Sorry, I was having a nap.
Kill them. All of them. Alright, Visas,
including the oldlings.
I need you to immediately... I don't think it actually worked. That's fine. Master Valor next. Oh my god, why is everybody after Visas? Like, everybody! Everybody went after her! Do it again. There we go. Well, at least I got some. And this guy is almost dead. What I'm also gonna do is go ahead and, activate this. You... activate this. Good. Good. Visas, you're dead. That's fine. Let's do a master speed as well. Okay, that guy died. Is that even the main guy? I don't actually know. Can't tell. I don't
Just
think
quit dying, you cowards!
Well, whatever.
Optimal accuracy ratio achieved.
No, that guy's not dead. But it's fine. Oh. Get him. Oh my god, get out of the way. Get out of the way, Desmond.
Thank you so much for your aid. You can be sure that Dantooine will not forget how the Jedi protected us from this threat.
You better not.
Alright. The Jedi, it was just one Jedi, actually. I mean, Ed Asner is standing right there. And so is Visas. I'm happy to help.
Visas only has, like, you know, the trainer sword.
Yeah, I think she would have done better if I had done two things. One, turn on her goddamn energy shield, which I forgot to do until like halfway through that fight. And two, had a lightsaber. Because I don't think that she can necessarily deflect things as well without a lightsaber. But I think if she had one, she would have been good. I'm happy to help. No. No! No! It crashed, lost joke.
We're gonna have to do all that again, aren't we?
We're gonna have to do all of it again. Maybe I'll go look at the door this time.
See if there's any difference?
Yeah, I don't think that there will be. But I'm just curious about it.
Inquiring minds got to know.
Oh my god, oh, there's an autosave. Maybe we'll do the autosave.
So you're the...
Okay, it's just here again. You know what? That's fine. You can still back away.
Kill them.
Kill them all! Alright, Visas. I want you to, first thing first, I actually want you to Master Valor. And then do the Echani shield. You, or should I say me, Master Meditation. Or Battle Meditation, not Master. And then visas, before you die,
Ready to
I want
serve.
you to do that. Great. You've actually already done that, which means you don't need to do that anymore. Micromanaging the hell out of this fight. Go ahead and do energy.
Well, I mean, that's
resist.
kind of the nature of RPGs like this. It tends to go badly if you just let everyone do their thing.
HK, turn on your shield. Me, turn on my shield.
My life is a weakness is revealed.
Okay. I'm gonna go right for as cool. Alright, Visas is down, but that's okay. We're actually in a better like location than we were. Where are you going? Where are you going? Alright.
Thank you so much for
We
your
did actually
aid.
better than last
You
time.
can be sure that Dantooine will not forget how the Jedi...
I'm happy to help.
We are a humble community, and this conflict has greatly diminished our resources. I hope this reward will be sufficient.
Oh god, it's 4,000 credits though. You know what? I'm light-side enough. I'll take the credits. I need them.
Thank you again, brave Jedi. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have much work to do. Dantooine will be slow to rebuild, but I am confident now that we will one day achieve prosperity.
Khoonda is safe in no small part due to you.
Uh-huh.
I feel certain that the Administrator wouldn't have made it without your assistance. I may have misjudged you. In any case, I am free to talk about whatever you wish.
Okay. I wish I could save. I wish you had given me the chance to save. But it's fine. Where are all the Jedi?
There are a few of us left.
Where are the Jedi?
But I
Tell me where they are.
Where are they? Still live. We may be the last. We've been forced to divide our forces and retreat to places which will be difficult for our enemies to detect and attack.
And where are they?
We have chosen to hide our presences from each other.
Also, why are you so
that
pale?
the discovery of one will not endanger the other.
You can't just ask him that.
But how can you contact each other?
We cannot. And we have resolved not to until we have found where the Sith are striking from. But even as our numbers thin, there is still no trace of them. We had hoped to outmaneuver them. By letting them believe themselves victorious, we thought they would become bold and step from the shadows.
And then?
Then, all of us who remained vowed to meet here on Dantooine. From here, we can plan a course of action and carry the battle to them. But so far, they remain in hiding, and Jedi continue to vanish and die.
I've already met with Jed on Nar Shaddaa.
Nar Shaddaa? Why would he
Nar
go there?
Shaddaa.
Shaddaa? You believe it?
That's what he said.
You believe that the life of Nar Shaddaa could conceal him?
It is good that you bring word of him, but you must not speak of it to others. It will only put him and any other Jedi who remain in danger.
Okay, he did say he was coming over here at some point, though. Must be a way to assemble the
We
Jedi.
cannot.
Okay.
We have but even
Yeah.
as our numbers thin, we had
Yeah,
hoped
you
to
already said that.
outmaneuver them.
Yeah, you already said that.
You have
What
no
else?
que-
What happened to
We're
the
at
Jedi?
war, but it is unlike any war we have fought before. We have yet to even meet our attackers in battle. Somehow our enemy is targeting us through the Force, striking, then retreating to the shadows.
Yeah, we've
the
seen that.
gathering of any Jedi seems to attract them like a beacon. So it was necessary to divide our forces and conceal ourselves for a time until we could learn more of this threat.
Where did you come to Dantooine?
Great tragedies, old battlegrounds. Places of suffering all leave wounds on the galaxy and in the Force. In such places the deaths of so many echo. So much so that it is difficult to center oneself. By coming here, those echoes serve to mask my presence, allowing me to investigate the ruins and try to find some clues as to who our attackers are.
Also, I left my full VHS set of Night Court here. I was hoping to find it. Have you seen it? I'd really like those back. If you can mask your presence here, couldn't the other Jedi?
The Miraluka world of Qatar taught us a terrible lesson. Many Jedi gathered there in an attempt to use the Force to find the location of the enemy. Now the planet is no more. Master Zar, Master Dorak, and many more perished there, and we do not know why or how. But all life on the planet ceased to exist. I was not on Qatar when it was destroyed, but now that it is dead, it has left its echo, like Dantooine.
So it sounds like the perfect place then. We can go there again.
Realized that wherever we gathered, we were placing others in danger, not just Jedi.
Something else. Why are you in High Wear? I already know about that. I need to know why you cast me out of the Order.
Because you defied the Council and followed Revan to war.
No, not that reason.
And
The other
from that
reason.
war came another. Do you know how many worlds were destroyed in those wars? Dantooine, Telos, Sirocco? Do you see now why we counseled caution instead of action? You were the only one to come back and face judgment. But that was because you had lost your connection to the Force. Another casualty of war. No doubt you still blame us for your exile. I had hoped your isolation would give you time to reflect on what had happened, what you had done. But I see it as not. You have more questions for me?
Very judgy, this guy.
He always was.
He always was. You're right. Why'd you cut me off from the Force?
We did nothing to you. Accuse us if you will, but it will not change the truth. Cutting one off from the Force. Such punishments are reserved for only a few. Although it was within our power, we did not inflict such a loss upon you. Your loss was a casualty of war, no more.
Then what happened to me?
Perhaps that is a question you should ask yourself. It is not something I could help you with, even if I wanted to.
But I've reestablished my connection to the Force.
Perhaps it is Dantooine, but I do not feel such from you. I feel nothing but what I felt in the Council Judgment Chamber on Coruscant so long ago. Still, you and your connections were often a subject of debate in the Council. It is possible that returning to known space, journeying with others, has caused the Force to stir within you again. You have more questions for me?
Yeah, at the end of my trial, you know, the Master said something that had happened to me. What was it?
You have seen the end of your trial?
Yeah.
Perhaps you would like to explain how you came to this knowledge.
I mean, I'm not the one who recorded it, so...
No, I will not explain how I came across it.
I heard it in a holo transcription.
That was intended only for the Jedi Council. If what remains of the Council chooses to tell you, then I will abide by their decision and its consequences.
Alright. Am I actually Revan? Did I get a full body makeover? Am I Revan again? Don't you think I have a right to know?
There is little I can tell you. Master Kavar felt something had happened to you in the war, but all he had was suspicions, not truths. And Kavar was too close to you in any event. He, too, felt the call of war and took to battle more than a Jedi should. His speculations would not help you now, but enough of this. It is knowledge for the Council alone until they choose to reveal it. You have more questions for me?
Do you know anything of Force bonds and how to end them?
Force bonds? Yes. It is the bond that grows between master and student. Are you saying you have bonded with another?
Congratulations. Mazel tov.
Mazel tov.
Yes, and the connection is lethal.
Such bonds normally grant strength to both, but not to such a degree. Are you certain? Perhaps it is merely what you believe. Still, your ability to form such connections, to influence others, was always a subject of discussion, even when you were a student here. Perhaps it is a punishment of a sort. But a bond that ties two lives together, such bonds do not seem natural to me. And with your loss of connection to the Force, it seems such a connection would be impossible.
And yet...
Perhaps it is done. Still, it is possible. You have more questions?
The Sith have revealed themselves.
Have they? I've seen no evidence of them upon Dantooine. Only murderers.
I mean,
and
Dantooine
raiders.
is, you know, one planet of like a million planets out there. You've been here a long time, old man. They exist. They've already attacked me.
Why would they attack you? You are no Jedi. You cannot feel the Force.
But I have established my connection to the Force. How many times do we have to go over this with you, old man?
Do you not listen?
They believe me to be a Jedi.
For some reason, I believe you. Still, I am curious.
For
as to
some
how they
reason,
would
I believe
know
you.
To find your trial was not public knowledge. Regardless, these Sith have struck, and you survived. This is more knowledge than I had before. And that means the Jedi may gather. If you can
Great.
find others, or find some trace of the Sith threat, then we shall gather here on Dantooine. And from there we may decide what can be done. You have more questions?
Okay. No, I'm gonna go now.
I suppose there's something I should show you.
Yeah.
It will keep you alive long
Yeah.
enough to prove useful. Now watch and learn. This form is a
Oh.
Taru. Because it is such an aggressive fighting style, you should only use it against single opponents. And don't try using this form amidst heavy fire. Nothing is more embarrassing
be
for a Jedi than to be cut
holding
down
your
by a
blade.
stray blaster shot.
Oh no! Oh no!
What?
It's
I don't know how you learned that
nothing
so
more
quickly.
embarrassing.
Still, your form is sloppy. Keep practicing to tighten it up and you'll be fine.
Tell you in a second.
We just literally learned this. Of course, it's going to be a little sloppy, sir.
Got a lightsaber. New slot. Post-dent battle. Save before I crash again. You've seen episode 3.
I have.
How did most of the Jedi in that die?
They were shot in the back.
They were shot. So it's too embarrassing. It's too embarrassing. Lost joke. I got a lightsaber. What lightsaber did I get? Hold on. Just a purple one. Just a regular ass lightsaber. Hey, we have a double-bladed lightsaber. When did we get that?
Found it.
Well, that's great. We can give that to, Visas. In fact, we will give that to Visas right now. It's red, which is unfortunate. We might change your color at some point. Great. Can we talk to the administrator again? Is there any reason to do so? Can we loot these people? We can. Credits. Charik. Mandalorian Power Shield. Life Support Pack. That was, the head guy, I think. Asgul. Hi.
You are always welcome here, Jedi.
Okay. How about you?
Thanks for your help with the mercenaries. I hope someday I'll be able to return the favor.
Okay, how we going? Is what's-his-face still here? Is he gone? Nope, he gone. I guess we're done. I guess we're done on Dantooine. Dantooine. Piece of grenade. Vibro sword. Yeah, we can start just like getting rid of any melee weapons at this point. You know, other than what they have in, equipped. Break them down for parts. Any other loot over here? Yeah, there is. Vibro sword. That's it, really? That's all the loot they dropped? Yeah. Lost joke.
That is me.
Oh, Jesus.
I think we're a little busy. HK, you want to talk to your inferior brothers?
I'm gonna turn on his
The honor
thing.
is mine.
They're just letting us do this.
Diagnostic. For some reason, I cannot fire. Obvious statement. This was not anticipated. I am attempting to access my weapon systems, and I cannot. Alarmed embarrassment. If this gets back to the other units, we will be decommissioned.
Uh-oh.
Really? How about we just do this then?
My
Alright,
Yeah, be ready.
Systems failing, Master. Systems failing, Master.
it did that thing where the audio just gets louder when it's played multiple times.
HK?
Statement. Master, I must express some degree of concern. As I
Yes?
have studied your actions, looking for potential vulnerabilities to exploit, I have found several.
You don't say.
Vulnerabilities?
Statement. You seem disposed to helping others, not harming them, as I have come to expect and anticipate from organic meat bags across the galaxy.
Mercy and charity are not weaknesses.
Statement. Oh, Master, please, of course they are. Any time you inconvenience or jeopardize yourself for another, it is a vulnerability. In any event, I feel compelled to point out that your self-destructive path of pacifism and sacrifice will only lead to your doom. That may be a trifle melodramatic.
Okay, I would
but
not
frankly,
necessarily
it is
say that we are
something all
pacifistic.
Jedi should hear, and I have been rehearsing the speech for some time.
Here's the thing. And I'm going to take a page out of Kreia, and I wish that I had Kreia here so that I could tell her directly. But I'm sure there'll never be an option in the game. In helping all these people, I am causing quite a lot of trouble for myself. Is that correct?
That is the understanding.
But with each victory over that trouble, I and my comrades grow stronger. Thus,
We gain knowledge and experience.
yes, thus, and loot to help us, and money. Thus, helping people is making us stronger. So, to you, HK, and to Kreia, I say, shut the hell up. You have no idea what you're talking about.
I think HK and Kreia have been speaking behind your back.
Professional pride
Probably.
dictates that I keep a running tally on any potential weaknesses in my masters. And, of course, the weaknesses of any other sentient meatbags, droids, or other targets who are in service to my master.
What, to protect me?
Hypothetical. Master, it is entirely possible that one day you may no longer be my master, and that my new master might get jealous of our prior relationship. It has happened before. As a result,
And
I
it'll
have a
happen to
responsibility to know
you.
your weaknesses should I be required to assassinate you.
Okay. Do you know what love is?
What's
You don't have
love
to
got
call
to
me
do
master.
with it?
Statement. Oh, I am aware of that, Master. I simply use it to give you the illusion of control and obedience. Humans often need such comforts until the end comes.
Alright, what do you mean, the end?
Consolation, Master. Everyone dies eventually, and not all of them by my hand.
Unfortunate.
Even droids die
You should-
when not routinely maintained, sadly enough.
Didn't we have this conversation about Kreia?
Statement.
We sure did.
You wish to conduct an interrogation? Very well. Proceed.
Proceed.
Enough with the interrogation. I want to ask you questions. I'll ask questions without torturing you.
Statement. Master, I am no behavior droid, but it is obvious to me that you have serious ethical problems that will need to be treated at some point. Very well. Ask your questions. If you feel the need to make it an interrogation, however, do not restrain yourself. I would be saddened if you held back.
Okay. I found the Navicute computer tampered with. Any idea why it's locked?
Query. Indeed, I was unaware that the Navicomputer was locked.
It's a lie. It's voice printed.
Statement. Yes, I heard it was voice printed. Most curious.
You said you didn't know it was locked, though. You just you just blatantly lied to my face and then said the opposite thing. You can mimic languages, right? Can you unlock it?
Statement. I suppose so, Master. But I would need to know who voice locked it. And regrettably, I do not have that knowledge. It seems to me that we will have to accept the T3's astrogation abilities for the time being. It is a very loyal and dependable droid for its class.
Alright, other questions.
Ah, more questions. Wonderful.
Sounds a little annoyed.
How did you get scattered all over the galaxy?
Theory. Well, Master, I believe I was shot repeatedly. Once reduced to my component parts, I suspect pieces of me were sold across the galaxy. Statement. I am an extremely valuable piece of equipment after all, Master. My parts were no doubt costly to obtain, and their new owners hesitant to part with them.
It was something of a pain, yes.
Statement. That is indeed unfortunate, Master. It is merely another thing my attacker will answer for.
Okay.
I would be most distressed if you were to shoot me, attack me, or dismember me in any way. I do not wish to repeat the experience.
Right, other questions. So let's talk about the other HK units.
Statement. Ah, yes. Them. Very well.
Them.
What did you wish to know?
The others. Do you know where these clones are being created?
Answer. Master, I do not know. I have tried in vain to find it, but so far the location of the factory churning out these copies has eluded me.
But how did this happen?
Statement. I have no idea, Master.
What was that? It sounded like a malfunction?
Statement. Oh no, Master, surely you are mistaken. I would never malfunction in such a way on purpose.
Alright, you sure you don't know where they're striking from?
Prompt. Do you understand me? I have no idea. It certainly isn't a matter of it being locked in my memory core and being unable to communicate it to others.
Sure. And how would this information come out if it was locked in your memory core?
Answer. I fear that any such information that exists would only come out when a certain sequence of events takes place.
Sure,
That is why I am eager to encounter more of these clones in the hopes that something clicks that allows me to finally pull the trigger.
Alright, other questions. Do you know what love is? I'm looking forward to his answer on this one.
Answer. Many organic meatbags find that question difficult to answer, Master, but I believe I can provide you with a satisfactory definition. Definition. Love is making a shot to the knees of a target 120 kilometers away using an Aerotech sniper rifle with a tri-light scope.
That is the best definition of love I've ever heard.
Statement. This definition, I am told, is subject to interpretation. Obviously, love is a matter of odds. Not many meatbags could make such a shot, and strangely enough, not many meatbags would derive love from it. Yet for me, love is knowing your target, putting them in your targeting reticle, and together achieving a singular purpose against statistically long odds.
Alright, other questions. Do you think about the Sith hunting us? Actually, no. Who's your previous master?
Answer. Master,
Failure.
ironically enough,
He doesn't like us enough.
Developed a sudden
He might
bout of
not. He might
memory
never
loss.
like us enough because
I
we're
shall
not dark
struggle
side.
to recall an answer to your question, but for now, it is sadly beyond my capabilities. Consolation. Besides, you are a fine master. Do not be worried about being rendered insignificant if I were to inadvertently compare to some silly old master I once possessed.
He's trying to butter us up.
He is. Do you know anything about the Sith hunting us?
Answer. No, Master, I do not. I am afraid I have been out of touch with the Sith for many years. This new Sith threat fights differently than the ones I was familiar with. These seem to favor stealth and assassination to achieve their ends.
Where are they striking from?
Answer. No, Master. The Sith had many hidden bases and strongholds before and during the Jedi Civil War, and I doubt the Republic found them all. Theory. It is possible that the Sith still hold one such base, if not several. Consolation. But I would not worry, Master. I imagine it will not be long before their murderous hands try to
So
seize
there's a
you
bunch
by
of
the
birds
throat.
flying out of HK's head.
Twi'lek metaphor.
Yeah? Yeah, well, crick beetles are a lot smaller than our enemies.
Query. Master, excuse me. One thing I have noticed as we travel the galaxy, you seem to possess the ability to understand a variety of alien languages. Forgive me, but that does not seem in keeping with my assessment of your talents.
You don't say.
I picked up a sonic imprint sensor on Paragus and doubled as a translator. Okay, sure.
Query. May I see it?
No.
No.
Why?
Answer. Because it seems to know all the languages I do, and I am feeling degrees of familiarity and inferiority both at once.
Oh, are we? Do you feel threatened, HK?
You know what? Here you go.
Observation. This is indeed familiar. Indeed, it seems to be modeled after my vocabulator, with some modifications, of course. Curious. You say you obtained this device on Paragus.
Yes, shortly before the planet was destroyed.
Observation.
I mean, it was already
I
kind of
believe
destroyed, but...
This device serves multiple functions, including tracking your position for any HK units in the vicinity.
Oh. What should we do with it?
Observation. Master, I do believe this device serves multiple functions, including tracking your position. It is sending out a passive carrier wave that signals itself to HK units in the vicinity.
I'm not for standing around here waiting for them to hit us again.
Answer. Master, the nature of the signal from the sonic imprint sensor is such that we must wait until it is signaled.
Okay.
It does not please me any more than it does you, but one of the primary traits of an assassin or assassin droid is patience. State.
Alright, anything else? For a sophisticated assassin droid, you don't seem as advanced as you should be.
Statement. Master, you wound me. Not physically, but in my behavior core.
Uh-huh.
It's true that I once possessed many more
Right to the
protocols
behavior
and
core.
upgrades, but time and damage has taken its toll.
You do
And
seem a
I
bit
am
rusty.
afraid
We could maybe
that
give
I
you
have
a good
rather long
clean.
history of
Nice
memory
oil bath.
problems, which has also compromised my effectiveness as well. Still, you will find me a valuable asset, Master, willing and able to terminate anything you point me towards.
Alright, I think that that's it for him. Nothing, never mind. I got light side points and I lost influence with HK.
My life for yours.
Who sent
I
you?
serve my master. I am an emissary, a scout. My master was aware of a disturbance in the Force, but was unaware of its nature, of you. The disturbance is not something one feels from a living thing. There is little my master does not know, and that you eluded his sight for so long is significant. But I do not know why.
I need to know where I can find your master.
You cannot.
Oh.
His vessel
I
roams
think we
the
might have
borders
done
of known
some
space,
of this already.
and even I do not know where he travels. Until he calls for me. Even if I could lead you to my master, I cannot permit you to find him until you are ready.
You need some more levels. Alright, never mind. Where we go? I think we've already talked to her about this. Let me save after all that converserating. Anything going on here? No. Let's go. We have a regular lightsaber, and I'm trying to decide who to give that to.
Who is the most deserving?
Well, here's the thing. There are only 2 other people right now, or possibly ever in this playthrough, that are going to use lightsabers. We don't have one right now. Kreia and Atten. Atten is going to use 2 lightsabers.
Well, Kreia... Wait, does Kreia have a lightsaber?
No, she has a longsword right now. And Atten has 2 swords. A short sword and a long sword. So he could use a lightsaber. A regular lightsaber is equivalent to a longsword, I think. I'd like to give him a short lightsaber as well. Just to make him, kind of ninja-y. Whereas Kreia just would use a regular lightsaber. I mean, obviously she's not going to use 2 lightsabers. She's not going to use a double-handed lightsaber. So I could give it to Kreia and be done, and that's all she gets, or I could give it to Atten and still have to give him and Kreia something. You know what I mean?
Well, if we give it to Kreia, she's already some kind of Jedi. So she'd, be done first. So I'd say give it to Kreia.
All right. Attune the Mitro Spirit Crystal to myself. I've done this. Crystal is not in tune with you. You need to remove it from your lightsaber in order to get changed. Oh, okay. I don't know if I need to change it, but we'll do it. Lightsaber equipped. Let's do none. Let's take it out. And then... I did remove it, though. Oh, I didn't assemble. There. Oh, now I can't do it. It's because it's already attuned. That's why. Alright, okay, it's fine. Alright, lightsaber. It is currently purple. Do we want it to be purple? Do we want it to be yellow? Blue? Red? I think we could go in and buy a couple of other colors. Go back out to Dantu, and I think they sell some.
It's just by color, right?
Yeah, this is only color. This doesn't affect anything else. This is just the color. So what color would be good for Kreia? Violet, blue, yellow, red. There's probably others that we can get again.
Purple, because it's both blue and red.
That's good. So actually, it's already
because
purple,
Kreia, because Kreia is ambiguous.
I would like something that gives her... We might have to buy some crystals. We might have to go back out to What's-Her-Face and buy some stuff. We'll do that. Double-bladed lightsaber. Visas. Do you want to keep her red? Or are we good? We could do a violet for her too, but
no, let's make Visas yellow.
Okay. That's like Bastila's lightsaber. So do we want to make her lightsaber like Bastila's lightsaber?
Bastila's not here right now.
That's true. All right, and then her, we kind of want the same thing that's that Visas or that Kreia has. Lost joke. I need you to entertain the masses for a second, because I need to AFK.
I don't know how entertaining it can be. I am just an astromech. Do I look like a protocol droid?
I mean, even Jabba was able to retrofit you with a drink tray. So well, yeah. you can do it. I believe in you.
I will take the drink orders of the masses.
I'll be right back.
Very well. Hello everyone, it's me, LJ01. and I'm here to entertain you. We've done a lot. It doesn't seem like a lot because there's just a lot of talking and not enough violence. I envy HK. He has arms. I do not. I just have legs. Who knows if I was properly equipped with any sort of weapon. I am looking forward to the leaving of this place and going somewhere else, because honestly, Dantooine kinda sucks. There's horrible creatures everywhere. Or there were. Maybe there were creatures. We did a lot of culling as we looked for Jedi at Ed Asner. But I believe we left our mark on Dantooine and ready and eager to make another mark elsewhere. Someplace better. Not Tatooine. I don't know why people like Tatooine.
It's coarse,
It's a terrible
and
place.
rough, and irritating, and it gets everywhere.
It's a silly place.
I do need to go back out to Dantooine to buy some stuff, so let's do that. We're gonna take, we'll take Kreia and Visas, because why not?
We just have both of our blind women with us.
Kreia, guess what? You get a lightsaber.
How may I serve you?
Immediately starts using it.
It looks like she's holding it with two hands, by the way.
Phantom hand.
Phantom limb syndrome. It's the salvager lady that has a lot of crystal stuff. I think the Rhodian inside might also have a couple, but not as much as the salvager.
You know,
So
my
let's see what she does.
lightsaber I used for my Sith warrior in Star Wars Online, it was black with a yellow glow.
Cool.
I heard you were responsible
It
for
was
driving
the
the
pre-order
mercenaries off this
crystal I
rock.
got.
That's good. Dantooine was getting too crowded for my taste. I
You're
still got
welcome.
some Jedi junk left to sell. You buying?
Sure, I'll buy some Jedi junk.
Certainly. Take your time.
I got
See
your
the
Jedi
pile.
junk right here.
I got your Jedi right here.
I'm just trying to look for... Look, we could give them an orange lightsaber. You know what? I'll buy one orange just in case. We don't know what we're gonna do for Atten.
Red and blue.
We already have red and blue, so that's good. So all of this stuff, like, I could buy. It's not even that expensive. Damage bonus 2. It's pretty nice. Sorry, my ears.
I do
My
like
ears
the fact
really-
that Old Republic had really expanded the variety of colors you could get for a saber blade
Yeah.
by including the blade itself and then the glow it emits.
Let's buy this. They don't
Some
really
of them
seem to
have
much.
stats, but they seem kind of minor.
I think I'm going to get 2 of these and give these to Kreia and Visa's, because they kind of need it. I don't really care that much about the damage +2, because they're both casters, so really they're not going to use their sabers to attack that much. But the blaster deflection seems like it could be really good for them. It's not that expensive. So we'll do that. We'll get both of these. Improved deflection emitter. Again, blaster bolt deflection +2, probably good for one of them. Yeah, they have one, but that's fine. Alright, I know that there's other stuff that we can get, but I'm not really willing to spend
I heard you
money.
respond. Sir.
Now, we could get a gray Jedi robe for for Kreia. It's $2,000 though.
I don't know. I feel like Kreia's not quite gray.
She's a little darker. She's a bit dark gray.
I was gonna say let's make her a brown Jedi, but that's just Jedi.
God, do we have to talk about the whole Jedi uniform debacle again?
Cannot help you.
Cannot help you.
Don't say anything else. All these guys are dead or gone. Where everyone on Tatooine was wearing that outfit, and somehow along the way they decided that that was a Jedi robe outfit. That was a Jedi uniform. Talk about it as many times as you want. It continues to be true. Look at what Uncle Owen is wearing. He's wearing the same thing. Even Luke is wearing, like, the same thing, but with less layers. A lot of people wear just, like, kind of that same kind of robe-ish outfit on in Star Wars. It's like a very kind of common outfit. Oh no, he's gone. Is he gone? Did he leave?
Zeron was right about the mercenaries all along.
Oh no, I think he's gone. Well, shit. Maybe he went to another place and he'll be back. I hope so. I don't think he died, did he? Maybe he died. Maybe he died in the fight.
Died in the chaos.
I mean, he might have. Alright, well, whatever. We got what we needed. Let's go,
Yes.
Actually, Kreia.
Yes.
Yes. Yes! Here. I wanted to mess with the lab station. Use the lab station. Her current skill is 25. I'm gonna break some stuff down that we don't need. Mostly this stuff, because again, we do not use it. Maybe not Dex. Maybe we'll do Con, though. We just don't need it. We just never use it. I'm sure it's, like, useful, but, like, it ain't gonna happen. And I would like the chemicals. Battle stimulant!
Chemicals.
Alright, what can I make? How many med packs do we have? No, we don't need med packs. We need life support packs, if anything. But they're kind of expensive. We might want to just buy those. What implants can we get? The D packages are great, but we can't We can't use them. Nobody has 18 con. Biotech implant. Oh yeah, it's regen 1. Why can't I make one of these? Oh, because we need 27 injury. Okay. Alright, so we can't actually make anything. Alright, whatever.
My life is yours.
Oh my god, why are you so far back there? Alright. Back to the ship to use the workshop, or the workbench, to upgrade stuff. Quick save again, just in case. Let me also talk to this guy real quick, just to see if he has anything else that would be interesting. Alright, I'd like to see your wares. Show me your wares. Nah, he doesn't have anything interesting. Alright, I mean, he might, but not really. Let's go. We're gonna upgrade some lightsabers, and then we're gonna leave. And then we're out. We're actually gonna leave. We're actually gonna go
gone
somewhere else. I don't know where we're gonna go. We could go back to Nar Shaddaa real quick just to see if we have enough influence from Mira to turn her into a Jedi, which is possible we might. Use the workbench to actually create items. Lightsaber, what can I do? Superior, I need 22, no, 23. 29 for the ultimate stuff. Okay. Alright. Upgrade. Upgrade lightsaber. Upgrade this lightsaber with blaster deflection plus 5, and then I'll also give you I guess Dex plus 1. No, I don't want to do that. I think Aden's gonna get that. You know what? This is all you're gonna get. And you're gonna get a Dragite lens. And improved deflection emitter. Actually, you're not gonna get a Dragite lens. I think I'm gonna get a Dragite lens. You are also gonna get the deflection plus 5. And honestly, probably not much else. And you are also going to get... Oh yeah, I only got one of those, didn't I? That's fine. This is good enough. I will get the Dragite lens. And that's it. Close. Also, we got a couple new blasters. And I want to see if they're better for Mira. This is 1 to 6 unstoppable damage. Unstoppable, I think, means it can't be armored. So actually, I don't think we want to switch her weapons at all. I think we want to probably upgrade her weapons. There we go, this guy's weapon. Onasi Blaster is 4 to 11 versus 2 to 11. This would be better. Fully upgradable as well. Also 2 to 11. They're exactly the same weapon. Alright. You get an Onasi Blaster. You get an Onasti Blaster.
So nasty, Blaster.
Alright, you're fine. I'm fine. We're all fine here now. How are you?
I heard something a little amusing about that.
What's that?
Harrison Ford refused to kind of like memorize the lines for that scene because he felt like making it up seemed more organic. You know, which he did.
It was. It was organic.
Because it's like, you know, panicking to stall for time.
Powers. Ooh, here we go. Master Battle Meditation. Yes. Thank you. Upload is what I just was about to say and did, in fact, say.
Are you sure about that?
Feats. What do we want? What do we want feats-wise? Oh, we haven't finished toughness yet. Let me get that. Powers. I'm considering getting the Master Heal for myself. Or Force Immunity wouldn't be bad, actually. We haven't really fought many Force users so far. But
no, but we will eventually. And it's coming.
Yeah, it's definitely coming. We'll level up other people when we get around to it. Let's quickie savey. Mira,
yeah, something
anything
wrong?
new to say?
Shoot.
You seem restless.
All this traveling.
This is no
I'd rather
Smuggler's
be doing
Moon.
something.
Like
Yeah.
Narshada. Oh, so
it's gotta...
I know we've like done all this stuff already. That's an interesting way of putting it. It's true.
Yeah? Didn't think I'd hear a Jedi ever refer to Nar Shaddaa like that.
That was one of the things that I was trying to say to her. Hold on a minute. Okay. Life has a certain energy about it, especially on Nar Shaddaa.
Yeah, right.
Alright, fine. Maybe one day I'll be able to show you.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't go that far.
Okay. Never mind. Influence gained, Mira! I got an influence! We still have to take her to Nar Shaddaa, though. I think I might do that real quick. I hope you guys don't mind if we go back to Nar Shaddaa.
I heard you making friends with the bounty hunter. I don't blame you. She's a scrapper. You don't survive on Nar Shaddaa for very long if you aren't.
Do you know Mira Atten?
I've known people like her. Maybe without the rocket launchers, but sort of the same. Maybe without the plunging neckline and the boots. I wouldn't let anything she says bother you. It's a wonder you cracked her attitude at all. She's cold as the ship's hull.
I don't know, she doesn't seem that cold. I mean, she seems fine. She's maybe a little standoffish, but like, she doesn't seem cold.
Who isn't?
Necessarily.
She seems the least standoffish compared to Atten.
Something wrong?
Questions? I don't really see anything. Oh, that's it. All right. That might be enough though. So we're going. Save. And we're going to go back to Nar Shaddaa, as Ed Asner puts it. And who wants to argue with him?
I mean, we will argue with him because he's all dark side this, dark side that, and you're gonna be a bad person. It's like,
I don't like you.
Listen here, you old coot.
He doesn't like you either.
I'll be careful.
He'll be dead. You want to go get some lemon pudding? No thanks, I don't.
What about banana pudding? Can we get some banana pudding instead?
Maybe. Yeah, sure. Whatever floats your boat. Imagine if this guy acted more like Cosgrove instead of cold, distant, grumpy Jedi that he is. Lost joke.
Yes.
As you know,
I do know. I know many things.
Again, it is one of those. Son of a bitch. It crashed. It's fine. I quick
it
saved.
happens.
We're fine.
It happens every time you do this.
Because of the way lore is. Oh shit! I accidentally. I shouldn't have alt tabbed. Hold on. I have to actually kill the game.
Smother it.
I do have to smother it with Task Manager, I think, or else it's not gonna stop. It really does not like me alt tabbing when it's starting up. As again. Blue milk is a thing in Star Wars.
Correct.
Yeah?
That is a
and
thing.
It's apparently a big thing. Apparently, like, I don't know, I think a rational person might have assumed that blue milk was something that you generally would only get on Tatooine or on maybe Outer Rim planets where they can't have, like, normal-ass regular milk, right?
Yeah.
That might be a normal thing to assume, but of course, as with Star Wars, anything that one person does has to apply to the entire galaxy.
We're all one.
So, what color is chocolate blue milk? Oh.
Green.
The color's chocolate.
Has there been any word of her?
None I have spoken.
I do not understand why she displays such disobedience.
I have spoken.
You know why. She bears the face of her mother. Why would have sent
funny
her
you talked about.
I do not understand.
If it applies to one, it applies to all,
she is the
right?
last among us.
Yep.
In terms of stealth,
apparently that's a thing with
willful
Ugnaughts
and
now.
not prone to disguise herself. Her stance. It has
The I have
about
spoken.
it. Perhaps that is why Atris sent her. Perhaps it is an exile of her own.
Yeah, it's a thing. It's I want to blame the fandom, and I can in fact blame the fandom, but it is not entirely the fandom, because of the official, whoever the makes the lore, whoever makes the actual shows, tend to also be fans, and so
as it goes.
Yeah, they are contributing to the problem. Because it can't just be a specific character trait. It has to be a trait of all of the race, because all of the race have to be the same. It's actually kind of racist when you think about it. It's actually very, like, stereotypical and kind of like, just because one Ugnaught acts like that means all Ugnaughts act like that. It's a bit problematic thinking. Just saying.
Hashtag not all Ugnaught.
I'm just sorry. I missed some of this stuff. Has there been any word over done yet? I know we do not understand why she displays such disobedience. You know why she bears the face of her mother. Why Atris would have sent her such missions is something I do not understand. In terms of combat, she's the last among us. In terms of stealth, she is willful and not prone to disguise herself. Her stance has too much passion about it. Perhaps that is why Atris sent her. Perhaps it's an exile of her own. Alright. So they're talking about our handmaiden. Is our handmaiden Atris' daughter?
We don't know yet.
We just don't know. Oh yeah. Need Mira. I think it's okay if I do both. I don't want to leave the ship without a wizard. I'm not entirely sure.
Do you know where your wizards are?
I'm not entirely sure where we're going. I don't know if it's something that'll happen, or if it's something that I need to initiate. In fact, hold on. I still have this website open. Hold on a minute. Okay. said we have to go to the pit near the landing pad? Is that out here? Is it this one? Hi. Oops.
My life for your...
No, not you. Get out of here, Feces. I don't want to talk to you.
Yeah, something wrong? Go ahead, now.
You seem more comfortable here than on the Ebon Hawk.
Feels better to be back here, not cooped up on that ship.
Why?
Well, Nar Shaddaa may be one of the biggest cesspits in the galaxy, but it's got a life to it. Activity. Aliens, people, refugees. It's like noise, but relaxing. Like the hum of a hyperdrive.
Well, the Ebon Hawk does have a hyperdrive.
Yeah, it does. Interesting way of putting it.
Yeah?
Kara showed me how to listen to it once.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't go that...
I could try to show you while you're here if you want.
Alright, prove
Hey!
it. You can show me now if you want.
She said that kind of...
Yeah,
kind
that
of
was
sultry.
kind of... that was very suggestive in tone.
Alright, I'll take you to the same place Kara showed me. Follow me.
Alright, but I doubt you're going to show me anything I don't already know.
And we can
when
finally
you
start
show
leveling
me,
her again.
Don't act like a tourist. It attracts predators.
Fine, I'll put my camera away. I don't remember. I don't remember where it is. Hold on. I don't actually remember.
Kreia did it in her quarters, so we have to go there.
Turn Mira into Jedi. Like, I think this is it. We just need to. Everybody's just saying, "I'll just get her the influence," but obviously it's more than that. It's more than just getting her the influence. We have to do. We have to go somewhere specific.
Just make her a Jedi, forehead.
All right, this guy very disrespectfully said it's outside the refugee camp. He's like, just take her to the place where Kreia waffles on about crap outside the refugee camp. Now, is it outside or is it inside?
Wrong? Shoot. Feels bad. It's got a... Yeah. Alright, prove it.
It might be in the refugee
and
camp.
when you show me, don't act...
Let's see. If it's not just like right here, then I'll have to look it up again. I would love some actual, I'll just look it up right now. I would love some actual specific. But where? Everybody's just like, just get her to the high influence, and then you can just make her a Jedi. And it's like, but where? But obviously, I have to take her someplace specific. So where is it? Can you give me a location, internet?
It's like you're forgetting a crucial step here.
Location. Location. Let's add location to it. Wow, these are posts from 2005.
This is an old game, mind you.
Oh my god. All of these seem to be the same thing. Mira, after she says that you can show her, take her with you and go to where Kreia has shown you to listen to Nar Shaddaa.
Alright, let's think here.
Can you help me with this last joke?
I'm thinking. Is it not in that, like, square plaza?
Did you take Mira to the special place on Nar Shaddaa where you can hear the Force? That triggered her becoming a Jedi. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Dead smack in front of the cantina, I think. Oh my god.
That is certainly a place we can go to.
Oh my god. People are not helpful. The internet is not a helpful place.
No, it is not.
I don't remember where the cantina is. Do they mean this cantina? This isn't even a cantina. This is a cantina. I don't know if this is the cantina, though.
Something wrong. Well, it's got a... Alright. Alright. And when you show me?
Apparently it's not here, if it is... Like, is it something that just happens? Where's the other cantina? Where's the, I think I need the other cantina, this cantina. The one where Aden had to cheese a fight.
I thought that's
no,
the one.
Docks.
That's where I was thinking it was. The place where Aten picked a fight.
This place.
What's wrong? Why are you
Hey! It happened. It happened. This is the place that Kreia showed me, where you can feel Nar Shaddaa around you, where you can feel the Force.
No, I don't believe in the Force. It's Jedi tricks. Sleight of hand.
The Force is who you are. It's everything around us.
All right. It's not gonna hurt, is it?
Only when I slap you. No, but it may help you put life on all its hopes in perspective. Mira, don't fall asleep, please. Feel the currents here on Nar Shaddaa, the ebb of life. A simple kindness can be given to another.
Feel the currents here on Nar Shaddaa, the ebb of life. A simple kindness can be given
Kreia, this is a private conversation.
Kreia, shut up. I already said that. This is the Force, and all our echoes, or all our choices, from the greatest to the smallest, affect each other, and the echoes travel.
This is the Force, and all our choices, from the greatest to the
Kreia, shut up.
smallest.
This is my thing. She's my student, Kreia, not yours.
Travel.
Feel these people, this planet all around you.
I can feel this
Oh god.
planet. I
Maybe
can't
it was
shut
the
it
wrong
out.
way.
It's louder now. It hurts. All these people.
You can learn to shut it out. There are Jedi techniques for calming the mind.
But if I become a Jedi, I'll have to turn myself in for the credits.
That's right, you will. I know she was joking. I know she's not serious, but what if she was?
Would she though?
Just another reason to begin training as soon as possible. Gotta let that bounty build up.
Are you gonna train me?
Yes, I'll train you the same way I train Aten, by just giving him swords and sending him on his way.
Telling him good luck.
Only if you want me to, Mira. I've shown you the way. I cannot force you down that path.
I want to become like you. I want to be strong.
You are pretty strong,
though. I don't want to be
though.
afraid or alone anymore. I don't want to keep running and looking and never feel like I'm finding what I'm looking for. I am tired of being hunted. When the galaxy takes something from me, I want the power to let go. And I want the power to heal the echo when it's gone.
I mean,
that's the wrong franchise, the Echo.
Yeah, first of all, that's Final Fantasy XIV. Wrong game. Second of all, you say you're tired of being hunted, and yet you also made a joke earlier about how all the Jedi are being hunted. So,
Too soon.
One can live their whole life with such echoes, Mira, but I can teach you to accept them.
That sounds all right from where I'm standing.
Great listening in. Mira has taken her first steps on the path of a Jedi Sentinel. She will grow in ability as she travels and learns from you. Yay!
I learned it from watching you.
I learned it from watching you, Dad. Let's go ahead and level up Kreia and Mira. Not Kreia. Visas. Young Kreia, basically. Young hot Kreia. Feats. What do we want for visas? Does she have toughness? She doesn't. So we'll probably get that. Like, I don't know what else I would bother getting her, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if... Does melee weapon bonus stack with lightsaber? I don't know. Either way, let's give her toughness. Oh wait, no, she needs advanced Jedi defense. Holy shit, I can't believe I forgot about this. This feat gives a character plus bonus to all deflection rolls. Yeah, we need this for her. Yeah, look at this. Because she needs to be more defensive if she's going to be a wizard. Immunity wouldn't be bad for her. I guess just that. I mean, Force Barrier. You could start giving her that, because that's what Kreia has, too. What do you think, Lost Joke?
How close to each other are we making everyone?
Honestly, Visa's is pretty much a carbon copy of Kreia, in my mind. She's just like the same character, the same loadout, but like a different character. Now, Kreia has at least one Force Barrier. I don't remember if she has both, or more than one. Alternatively, I could give her Force Immunity, which would help, especially when we start fighting Sith. I'll give her, I'll give her immunity. I give her immunity because I guess it's better to not get like stunned or anything. Hey, look, she's a Sentinel too. Mira is a Sentinel. Skills. She gets 5 skills. 1, 2, 3, 4. Treat injury is fine. There we go. Featses. She has got weapon proficiency, lightsaber. She won't need that. Jedi defense, force immunity, fear, and Jedi sense. Jedi defense might be useful for her still, because I'm gonna give her, for one of her first powers, that power that lets her deflect without a lightsaber. But it's either Jedi defense or toughness, I think, at this point. Not Jedi defense, yeah, it's Jedi defense. But this only does deflection rolls. And I'm not sure. You know what? Let's give her toughness. Let's give her toughness. And then powers! She gets 2 powers, and one of those powers is going to be Force Deflection. This power gives the Jedi the ability to deflect any ranged attacks without a lightsaber. They can't reflect blaster bolts back at enemies, though. That's fine. But she can if she gets level 2 of that, which she will be getting. Possibly not immediately, though. Speed is definitely a thing that she should have as well. Except. And look at this. Lost Soak, we can level up again. She's force sensitive. More! Powers. Okay, so from now on, she's only going to get 1 power per power gain. Just fine. probably force redirection too. She would be more. We are going to give her speed, but she needs this for not, dying. So, all right. We'll have to get her stuff, her gear sorted in a minute. I mean, we're not changing her blaster. We might upgrade her blasters. Lost joke. It's all coming together.
Slowly, but it's coming together.
It's all coming up Millhouse. Save just in case. Workbench. Upgrade items. Ranged. So she has the Sith Disruptor and the Luxus thing. Oh, the Luxus thing can't be upgraded. That's fine. What can we give her? Sith Disruptor is 1 to 6 and fully upgradable. Keen. Slow DC 14, 50% for 2 rounds. That ain't bad. Or just attack +3. Attack +3. Firing chamber. Attack +1. Defense -1. But it also gives another 1 to 4 energy. Eh. Attack +1. Massive criticals 1 to 8. Sure, you can do critical stuff. Assemble. That's the only thing that I really care to do right now. If she had another disruptor, I would upgrade that too, but we don't really. What else do we have? Ranged. I need more levels. I need like 1 more level to make all the best stuff, I think. A couple more levels really, but Mandalorian Chamber Mark III. I need repair 32. But it is attack +1, defense -1, but damage bonus 2 to 16 energy, which is crazy. That's like this another whole weapon's worth of damage. Which is at the cost of 1 defense. It's kind of crazy. All right, let's worry about that later.
We have other things to do.
Yeah, we still need to get her stuff done. Here we go. Mira. Mira, you have a jacket. Is this... It's defense 5. And it also has resist against bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. It does not seem to be armor at all, which is good. Which means it means it doesn't affect her force use. This is Condex Strength 1, and that's it. Meh. Padawan Robe is Defense 1. Meh. Zishan Shah. Initiate Armor. Does not restrict force powers. It is defense 4. No, it's like worse than what she has now. Nope, I think she's not going to wear a robe. I think she's just going to wear whatever she always wears. Dex +2, is there anything better for her? Dex +2 and precise shot and targeting? We don't need that. The attack modifier +2 is kind of nice. What do you have? I'm iffy on this because it says armor proficiency light. I don't know if it affects stuff or not. So I'm probably gonna give him... targeting visor instead, because that's not armor. Also, what do you have? Defense 1, Con 2, Dex 2, Strength 2... Where's the other thing? Defense 4... Nah. You have what you have. Lost joke.
Yes.
Where are we going? We have,
what are
for
options?
a new place, we have Korriban again. We have no, not Dantooine. We have, Onderon. That's it. Korriban and Onderon are the only new things that we can go to.
Let's go to Onderon.
Onderon. Before we do that, let me make a hard save. Pre-Ondo.
Prondo.
Did it crash? Yes, it did. That's why I save! That's why I save. Where's my start menu? Hello? What the hell? Where's my start menu? Did Explorer die too? Steam. I have to start it through Steam because I'm using Steam input. I don't actually have it on Steam. I have it on GOG. Alright, try again. Andro. It worked this time. Well, so far. It might still crash.
Don't jinx it.
It worked perfectly this time. There are no crashes, and there will be no crashes. Very green and blue. Hello? Hello? I got more of those same kinds of ships. You see that? More like a Godo's yacht?
Yeah.
Grabby ship.
Well, this is Onderon. It looks like there's a long line to get into the Isis starport.
Something feels wrong here. A great disturbance here in orbit, and again on the planets below.
I guess this blockade is a symptom
You
of
trying to
larger
say
problems
you have a
on
bad
Onderon.
feeling about
If
this?
they decide to do a cargo search, we're gonna be in trouble.
Looks like we're about to find out. I'm receiving a message from some Colonel Tobin. Patching it through.
The Ebon Hawk. I was told to expect your arrival. I don't know your business on Onderon, but it ends here.
Uh-huh.
Is that a threat?
Are you threatening me? And put down those swords and get to flying.
The Ebon Hawk. I was told to
We've taken some hits. We can try to fight back, or I can outrun them and hide us on the jungle moon nearby. It's your call.
Oh no. Let's run for it. Good thing we found a big ass like plane to land in on this otherwise forested moon of Endor.
You know, just once I
think
wish
that's
someone
rare.
was glad to see us. But no, if it isn't weapons pointed at our heads, it's someone trying to blast us out of the sky.
I remember the days when welcoming committee used to mean something, without being followed by blaster bolts.
Those days are long gone. Long gone. I lost joke. I keep on wanting to call him Karth. I know his name is Atten, but like in my mind, it just defaults to Karth. Why is that? Lost joke.
Because he's just another human man.
It's true. Where do we land?
Looks like one of the moons of Onderon. Not sure which one. It's mostly jungle and mountain. I did pick up the remains of an old outpost near here. Maybe that's why there's all these clearings around. Maybe they were once settlements.
There were
Completely
no
different
here.
without the
Those
big ass
clearings were
shoulders
most
of his
likely
regular
once
outfit.
Craters or crash sites.
Crash sites?
This is Duxon, where the Mandalorians began their crusade against the Republic. The remains of whatever outposts you detected here are military ones. We should be careful.
This is where the Mandalorian War started? This doesn't look like much of a battlefield.
Much is buried here, and there is much that should remain buried.
Alright, how about least ship damage?
It's taken a little damage, nothing too serious. I'm shutting down all unnecessary systems until we make repairs. It'll keep us from being a target.
What now?
Now the space battle's still going on overhead. Since they were so eager to use our hull for target practice, I doubt they're just gonna forget us. Well, I don't like it. Onderon is about as far from the core as you can get and still be in the Republic. But even out here, the locals have heard of us.
We're lucky I was able to find this place to land. Looks like something has cleared away the jungle in a few
That's
spots
where you're swinging
around
those
here.
swords, Ed. We need to get to Alderaan. Alderaan? We do need to get to Alderaan. We need to get to Onderon.
Until the ship is repaired, we're not going anywhere. Unless you can find another route to Onderon, we should sit tight.
There may be a means to get to Onderon by another route. The Force has guided us here for a reason. We should explore our surroundings.
Okay.
There is something here.
Something? Oh, there's something here, all right. Predators. Not small flit darters, but big, mean, nasty predators.
Nevertheless, we should explore our surroundings. And that nearby outpost would be as good a place as any to begin.
Okay, so to Atlas then.
Well, if you go, be careful. No telling what other ships were forced down in the battle.
Oh, Atten,
I have
I'm
a
not gonna
feeling
go.
The ship will not
We're
be
gonna go.
repaired until our business here is concluded.
But I don't want to go.
Yeah, I understand. What's so important about this place?
This is where the Mandalorian Wars began. He fought here once, and there are things here he must see.
He fought here? Why didn't he say anything?
Do you speak of all your battles? Or are there some you wish to forget?
Right through the window. Let's quick save after that so we don't have to deal with crashing. Who are we taking outside? We can't take Atten, it looks like. He is, unfortunately, going to have to stay on the ship, probably fixing it.
He is disposed.
Kreia or Visas? Maybe Kreia for now.
Fine, Kreia.
And then Mira, and see how she does as a gun-toting Jedi.
As a newly fledged Jedi.
Rootin' tootin' Jedi. Oh yeah, Kreia needs to level up.
Also level up.
Skills. Sure. Feats. Unarmed. Get her that last toughness. It's probably not too bad. Doesn't look like she has Jedi defense. Oh, there it is. Jedi defense. Let's get her Jedi defense too, because that'll be helpful. Oh yeah, we're gonna get her heal. And she has another one. She has the entire line of Force Barrier. Yeah. Well. I'm gonna enjoy seeing this. I'm gonna enjoy seeing it. She has another power.
I'm going to be right back a moment.
Fine. Get her force immunity too. Alright, she's done. What a motley crew we have. Look around. Fill out the map, fill out the map. Oh yeah, let's save. Alright. Let's do this. You can be ranged, I guess. Maybe you also give yourself a bursto speed. Kreia, you can crash the game. What the hell is going on? Game is very crashy tonight. I saved. So, like, we didn't lose anything. We didn't lose a goddamn thing. We lost my commands for this fight. Let's do a battle meditation. Let's do this again. And let's do this again. Yeah, Kreia, you're still okay.
What is it?
That's another one for me.
Guys. Hey guys, can I play? No, you cannot. What is going on here?
That's another one for me.
Actually. Oh. Kreia. Amazing. Amazing. Kill all the animals.
I will silence this one.
Kreia, I know you have your lightsaber now, but you really need to go back to being Jedi support.
Yes.
Jedi support. E-Force channel, please.
Ready?
Oh, these guys actually dropped something. Poison grenade. Why does a weird alien dog have poison grenade? I feel like I've seen the design for these weird alien dogs before.
I wanted to say thanks for what you showed me on Nar Shaddaa. It's gonna take some time to let it sink in, but thanks. I feel alive.
It was not my doing. I merely showed you what you could do.
It's strange, but it feels right somehow, like a piece inside me just clicked into place.
Hell yeah. Alright. Continue fighting through the jungle here. now's not the time.
The Hawk's sensors just picked up a contact heading to the moon. Most of the ship's systems are powered down, so it's about all I got. That ship may have landed nearby, though. Or it may be on the other side of the moon. So you might want to prepare for another friendly Onderon welcome.
Fine.
At last, some action. Let's see what you got. Oh! That's another one for me.
All right. Well, here's a ship. So it's missing all the action, by the way. Nice. Although, I'll be honest, I still wish we had a gambit system. A gambit system in this. Parts, components, parts, components, components, parts, components. Skeletal corpse. Datapad Dead Republic pilot. Our rabbit says we must take Duxon. Our wing of military droid carriers are to fly low and drop our payload into the jungle moon. Once the droids hit dirt side, they'll seek out the Mandalorian base and pave the way for our ground troops and the Jedi. We were expecting heavy resistance if the droids can't take out the anti-air turrets, and this is going to be one short mission. But we cannot fail. If we do, the Republic is lost.
Looks like they failed.
Oh, you're here. We're killing all the wildlife around here.
Honestly, they had it too good for too
long.
long.
Rusted computer port. Computer port is corroded, but the internal systems seem to be in good shape. With some parts, you may be able to fix it. Well, luckily I have those. Access remote droids. Multiple droids are offline. This droid offline. Oh, that's what we saw as a droid. Remote droid. This guy. Remote droid. This is a guy. Repair computer core. Okay, return to root menu. Okay, I don't know why I did that, but I did it. Did it for the lulz. Last look, we crashed, by the way, again. Well, you were out.
Again? I'm starting to think Atton isn't as good a pilot as he says he is.
I'm sure that I could have, like, taken out all these guys if I had, you know, overloaded the droid, but, like, I want to fight these guys, you know? I want the XP. Let's look, where have we seen the design for these things? I feel like I've seen these things before.
Hard to say.
You thinking what I'm thinking? Oh. These jungles are filled with long, narrow paths, dumb beasts that just keep charging at you. This place is perfect for mines. If the carcasses were worth anything, you could make a fortune.
Sure. But mines are kind of shit in this game, and
focus.
The last game too. So, I'm not going to worry about mines. I'm just going to...
I will silence this one.
They're called Canoks. C-A-N-N-O-K. Look them up, Lost Joke. See where they're from.
What about them? What they're from?
Yeah. See if they're, like, in anything else.
I doubt it.
Detonator gloves. Just leave it alone. I don't think I need to reactivate these droids.
I mean, you did play the Old Republic, and they're in there, apparently.
Oh, maybe that was it then. I swear to God I saw him on something else.
The orbital fighting just ended. That Colonel Tobin stirred up a Minox nest when he took a shot at us. I'm still working on the repairs, and I have to take down some systems, including sensors. So you have to do without me for a while.
Thank God. I mean, good luck. Good luck out there, Atten. Good luck. Godspeed. Oh. Yeah? Okay.
That's another one.
Okay. Before we do that, let's level up again. Attributes. Honestly, probably just Dex again. I'll just do all Dex. Powers. Do Master Heal for myself. Kreia. You want more Wisdo. Oops. Powers. God. Kreia's just getting all the friggin' powers. Like, what else do I even want for her? Mind Trick. Force Scream. Drain Force. Throw Lightsaber. Force Suppression. Force Suppression could be useful for her. I know we have it, but it's, you know, it could always be good to have it on more than one person.
Can't carry the torch for everyone.
Yeah. We don't need any of those. We'll use Force Suppression. Why not? Accepts. And then Mira. You want more Dex. Skills to pay beyond bills. Do she need trade injury anymore? Give her stealth, but she's not really a stealth character per se. We'll just give her trade injury, it's fine. Feats. What does she want? Here we go. Precise Shot 5. This feat increases the damage done with ranged weapons by +8. This feat also applies a -10 penalty to any attempt to deflect the blaster bolt, which will be great. So it's +2 damage from what she has right now, which is what she'll get. Go ahead and give her speed 2. Accept. Hey guys.
That is not a very fine chase, human. The battle above was your doing, yes? Our ship is quite damaged now.
No, it was not.
Well, if it isn't the Zug brothers.
Oh, it's them.
Sorry, but this one's my bounty, so keep those weapon barrels pointed down.
Our quarrel is not with you and main small female. We are from Nar Shaddaa, and so are you.
I didn't start the space battle. I didn't start the fire.
Your view is narrow, human. The battle's your responsibility, whether you admit it or not. In some sense, we are doing you a favor. The reception you would receive on Onderon would be a cold one.
What do you mean?
You have caught the eye of someone very powerful on Onderon, and he wants you dead. But you do not need to worry about that now.
Who are you?
I am the Zanti Zug. You've heard of the Zug family, yes? We are bounty hunters, very effective, very famous.
And
no,
very
never heard of you.
Dead if you keep pointing those guns at us.
Quiet, small female. We shall speak at you with our weapons after we have taken this one from you.
Is there any way you could take care of the small female first? Does Xanthi? Never heard of you.
Your ignorance is of no consequence, human. You will be educated shortly.
Why are you hunting me?
The exchange has put a bounty on your head, human. A very profitable amount. My family has accepted the job.
Can we make a deal?
These thugs are very good at making deals, but not when making a deal requires breaking another. This has gone on long enough. Brother, shoot them, but try not to kill. But enough talk. Have at you!
Kreia, why are you so far back? But that's fine, because you can just, do that. Mira, shoot this man repeatedly.
That's another one from me.
Fallen.
Mira, shoot this man until he is dead. So they crashed. Which is unfortunate for them. Can I go in their ship and steal their stuff? No.
No.
No. Oh, more wildlife to exterminate. Oh, this is a different one. What the hell is that? What the hell is that? I didn't mean any harm. You didn't have to kill me. Poison rocket. Lost Joke, we are coming to the end of the stream.
With quickness.
With alacrity. Let's go into this only way to go and see what we get, and then we'll probably end it there. I was lamenting earlier about wanting the gambit system again.
It would be handy.
You let the ship escape? I will deal with your failure later, Captain. But for now, find that ship. Our
uniforms are kind of cool.
ally has indicated that the
I like
Jedi
the
hasn't
shoulder
left
thing.
the system yet. Send a detachment to Duxon. If you find anything, alert me immediately. Now get out of my sight.
Kind of Helldiver designed.
A little bit, yeah. That's kind of hardy a little bit.
That's another one from me.
Oh yeah, I upgraded Kreia's lightning, by the way.
Advanced lightning.
It's lightning tier 3. Oh look, more of these guys. Should I switch real quick to HK? See if he has anything more to say after we fight these guys. We can level him up too. Skills. This, and this. Thank you. Accept. Attributes. Dexterity, of course. Accept. Save again.
Diagnostic? For some reason, I cannot fire. Obvious statement. This was not anticipated. I am attempting to access my weapon systems,
Do you think
and I cannot. alarmed embarrassment. If this gets back to
They
the
can't
other
fire
units,
because we
will
did
be
something on
decommissioned.
Godo's ship. Is that what it is? Is that what's happened here? Be ready
Well, I
for
was
loud
gonna
noise,
say
by
it
the
was.
way.
I was gonna suggest that it was because we had HK with us, but not this time.
Well, we do have HK with us. He's right there.
Oh, you still have HK.
Failing, master.
I switched to him because I thought maybe he would say something after this, but
Systems failing, master.
I don't think so.
I don't know. Maybe HK's doing it and he's not telling us.
I mean, we could find out right now. I think it's because we did something on Godo's ship. I think we did stuff on Godo's ship. Right, let's get HK out and mirror back in.
Unnecessary observation. Targets acquired. Annoying recitation.
It is HK.
Let us proceed to facilitate communications. Recitation. And bring about the termination of hostilities.
It is HK.
He's making it so that they can't fire.
Hmm.
So he's doing something.
Weird.
Diagonal.
Right, well, you do that. And you do that.
I see.
Another journal entry added.
Systems failing, master. Systems failing, master.
Oh, Lord is coming. HK, what are you doing? HK, stop. HK, stop, what are you doing? Lost sorry, whenever
Stop.
she...
That is not the skeletal remnant of a war long past.
Whenever she whirlwinds an animal, it's
appears that
both
Duxon
funny
isn't
and
as
sad.
abandoned as we would be led to believe.
Whirlwinding anything, really.
Do you think he was alone?
Cannot say for certain. What I do know is our path came here for a reason, but let us press forward. You may find the answers you seek.
Advanced med pack credits, Mandalorian heavy blaster, thorium charges. This is where we're gonna end it for now. Let's make a hard save again. This is stream 9.
9.
We're here on Dixon, which everybody seems to pronounce as Duxon, even though there's no other like U in there. It's just like DXUN. What a weird way to spell something. Next week we'll continue. Goodbye.
Goodbye.